Aavelin Composer has full support for the line of MPEG players manufactured by Adtec. These players are ideal for long format playback of digital video spots. This tutorial video kind of picks up assuming that the network setup for the Adtec player has already taken place and it's able to be communicated with on the network. If you're having trouble with that, please refer to the documentation that came with the Adtec player. In Composer, there are a couple of things that have to be done before we can add clips into our project, so let's take care of those first. Let's click on the Setup button. First, we need to go to External Devices, and this External Devices tab is referring specifically to Adtec players, so we'll need to add one. We will select Adtec players as the type and click on Add. We'll give it a name that's appropriate, and then go to the Connection tab. For login and password, the default login and password that each Adtec player ships with, the login is Adtec, A-D-T-E-C, and the password is the word none, N-O-N-E. The TCP/IP address will be whatever was assigned to the Adtec player. This is the correct address for the system I'm setting up here. And the UDP code should be left at 0. So we'll click on OK. Then go ahead and click on Apply as well. And then we need to go to the Sites tab. You may already have a site listed in here, or more than one site. These are the representations of the physical Aavelin system or systems that you have available to you. One of these is going to have that Adtec player physically connected into it with audio and video cables. What I want you to do is select that one and click on the Edit button. And down at the bottom of the General tab where it says Attached Adtec MPEG Player, we need to select the entry that we just created. So we'll click on OK. And OK again, and now we're all set. We can go ahead and open up the project and add our clip to it. So we'll open up our tutorial project once again. We'll append a page. For purposes here, I'm going to select RT Video Overlay for a full screen video page. From here, the steps are the same if you were doing a full screen page or if you were doing a regular Aavelin page with a video window. The steps from here on out are the same for getting an Adtec clip to the display through both of those formats. The first place we'll go to is the Audio Video tab. So, as I mentioned, the Adtec player is physically connected into the back of the Aavelin with audio and video cables into specific audio and video inputs. We need to select those here. So, if the Adtec player is plugged into the video input vid1, we would select that here. And if the audio is coming into line 1, we just make sure that the volume is set at an appropriate level. Next, we'll go to External Device Commands. This is where we're actually issuing a command to our external device, the Adtec player. The list is empty right now, so let's go ahead and add one. There's just going to be one command in here. For type, we'll leave that at Adtec MPEG Player and say OK. For the device, you should see the device that we just added under Setup listed in here. We'll go ahead and click on Browse, and this is actually going to connect to the player and pull up a list of all of the MPEG spots that are on its hard drive. We'll go ahead and select this one here. This shows you the spot name as well as the duration, and this is in hours, minutes, seconds, and fraction of a second. So it's 0 hours, 11 minutes, and 2.140 seconds. So with that file selected, we'll click on OK. OK again. There's no other changes to be made here. We can see it's now been added to the command list. And we can also, if we go to the Scheduling tab, we can see that the dwell time for this page has been adjusted to 0 hours, 11 minutes, and 2 seconds automatically. We can schedule this page further if we like, if we want it to be an event that comes up at a specific time, or if we just want to restrict its playback. You can refer to the scheduling series of videos for details on how to accomplish those specific tasks. We'll click on the OK button. We'll go ahead and exit out of the project and save it when it asks us to. And from here, all we have to do is publish the project over. So we'll click on Publish. We'll go to Single Site in this case. Just make sure you select the site that you've already attached this player to. Click on Finish. And then we'll select the project that we've added the clip into. Click on Publish, and that's all there is to it.